distinguishing between your thoughts. What do I mean by this? Well, after reading these two books, so everything that I'm going to be talking about in today's video comes from these two books. And I've now formed an understanding of being able to differentiate between thoughts. Your good thoughts and your bad thoughts is how I like to call them. In these books, they're labeled as intuitive thoughts, which are your good thoughts, and your intrusive thoughts, which are your bad thoughts. Your intuitive thoughts. These thoughts, they're soft and they're calming, they're soothing, and they come from deep down within. It's almost like your gut feeling. And something that a lot of people miss, and even myself, I'd never acknowledged this until I read, it was in this book that I read it, is that intuitive thoughts, your gut feeling, your instinct, only comes in the present. It only comes in the present. It doesn't come by trying to project what happened in the future or what happened in the past. It comes in the future. It comes in the present. That is what I was meant to say. Let me give you an example. So I've recently finished school and I've had friendships, many different friendships with people. And I've felt, especially over the last year, after finishing school, that it's been hard for me to maintain those friendships at school and keep them moving forward. Because I feel we're different. All of these friends that I have, we're different. And it's not like how we used to be. It was a really, really sad acknowledgement that I had to make. I really didn't want to, because I love these guys. All of the friendships that I'm talking about. And it's not just one, it's multiple. But at the same time, we think and we act differently. Whereas at school, you see these guys every day. And I miss that. But now we don't see each other every day. And it's different and the vibe isn't there. So whenever I spend time with them, or whenever I am messaging these people, it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't. It doesn't feel the same. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because your instinct, to me, is like the vibe you get immediately. The vibe you get in the present. When you're meeting someone, when you're in a certain situation, your vibe, to me, is like your instinct. They go hand in hand. Now, on the other hand, you've got your intrusive thoughts. These are loud and, like the word suggests, intrusive. They invade almost your privacy and your emotions and your feelings. They invade these things. What I found with me, especially, is that I would recollect about something that I just did, anything that happened in the past, and I would overthink and overthink and overthink so many times about whatever it may have been. And I realized that these were intrusive thoughts. To me, these thoughts almost became automatic. And I felt myself almost listening to these thoughts without any context or questioning whether they were actually true. What I found really helped me overcome these intrusive thoughts was journaling, working through it. So what I would do, I would have these intrusive thoughts. If I had a journal available immediately, I would go get it, and then I would just start journaling. And I'd start questioning these thoughts. For example, I might have felt that I said something that how I perceived the other person's reaction might not have been how they actually reacted. So using that example, I would question myself. I would say, how do I think the other person felt when I did X, Y, and Z? And then I'd answer that. And then I'd ask why. And then I'd say why I thought that. And then I challenged that thought. I would try to say the opposite of what I had just said and posed that point of view to myself. And I've found that really helped. It helped me get a new perspective on the same situation, and it also allowed me to not overthink that specific situation as much as I used to. In saying that, I should add something else with both your intuitive and your intrusive thoughts, your good and your bad thoughts. Your intuitive thoughts, they come and they go because it's in the present. Like I said, they are present. They are present thoughts. It's like your vibe. Your vibe can change. Your thoughts can change. Your instinct can change based on whatever the situation you're in. But your intrusive thoughts, they are repetitive and they do not go away. They do not leave you alone. Once I came to this realization, it felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. I felt a lot more energized and I could apply myself to things, whether it be homework, reading, working out. It doesn't matter what it was. I could apply myself into whatever I was doing so much more because I didn't have something in the back of my mind, well, not at the back, at the forefront of my mind, just replaying the same intrusive thoughts over and over and over again. Because I didn't have this, I was able to apply myself and focus so much more. So to wrap things up, if there was one thing that I wanted you guys to take away from this, is that intrusive thoughts, they're bad. They happen to everyone and you can't stop them from happening, but it's how you deal with these intrusive thoughts that really, really helps you deal with them. It's how you react to these thoughts that help you get through it. And don't forget that your intuitive thoughts, they come from within. It's a feeling deep down, and you get a sense of safety with these thoughts. It doesn't matter if you disagree with these thoughts or whether you agree with them. Regardless, you will feel a sense of safety. In saying that, I hope you guys have taken on board what I've learnt and are able to view things in a different light now. Be able to see both the good and the bad in certain situations, and be able to think yourself through the good and the bad of life. Yeah. You guys, I hope you guys know, and I think you guys know that I always finish off with this, but change starts with you. Change starts with you. You have to change. You have to change. I can't make you change. Your parents can't make you change. Your best friend can't make you change. Your dog can't make you change. It starts with you.